Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Daniel Mengden gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Here's Ben Revere. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder number 25, Ben Revere.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is a big game in my eyes because the weekend is right around the corner here on this Thursday game. But you lose the first game, and then you win the next 2, and then you sit here on Thursday. If you win today, man, you go into the weekend feeling really good, really confident.
Now the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. The pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And he's retired here, 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with it. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want to be consistent, pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, and he got the base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. A fastball and he swings through it to fall behind.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this ball will be caught deep into the corner. A very tough catch there on the run for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Two balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Simeon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. Angels nothing. A's coming to bat. We're back after this on MLB Network. Andrew Heaney is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How's he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that slider's almost in the dirt. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, I mean, the 4-game series looked real promising. You win the first game, then you lose the next 2. And all of a sudden, you're sitting here in the 4th game going, this game is critical for us to split this series and feel good about ourselves.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Mark Canha is on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. The 3-1 coming to Davis. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So now it's Mark Canha. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And there goes Davis. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. The 0-1 looks at a sinker on the outside corner. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Flying toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Here's the first pitch to him. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Liner toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And he is in there.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. A 1-0 delivery. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Into the box, Adam Rosales, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. The 0-1 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Josh Begley. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling, but man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Stepping in now, Rajay Davis, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We'll move on to inning number 2 now from Shibe Park. It's the A's 6 and the Angels nothing. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And I'm looking at Rajay Davis out there in the outfield. He's played center, played left, played some right. I just love his infectious smile. And you know what? He can run up them and climb a wall with the best of them. Sometimes he looks like Spider-Man.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Well, one home run is not going to erase the big inning they just gave up, but it will stop the bleeding a little bit and make them feel a little bit better about themselves. We'll see if they can build on that here.
Batting 7.
Here's Caleb Coward.
Third baseman, Caleb Coward.
As he loops under the ball and pops it up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting 8, second baseman, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0.
No strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Angels do get one back via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 6 and the Angels 1. Pick things up where we left off. Mark Hanna. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Mark Hanna.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And I'm looking at Ben Revere. He's a nice defender. Now, he doesn't throw real well, but what he does to compensate for that, he charges the ball real nice. But he can still go back and make a catch if he needs to.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Sliced hard on the ground. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. After it is Revere. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Ben Revere. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Two and 0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Here he comes on 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-1 on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Another try at 2-2. swing and a little blooper to center. Davis moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Escobar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Escobar. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Rosales has got it, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They trail 6-1. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ryan Healy.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Trevor Plouffe.
Digging in to try it again, Trevor Plouffe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Adam Rosales will be next. 3-0 pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, you love to see it. The 3-0 green light, and the guy executes with a sharp single. Nice job.
Adam Rosales.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Nick Tropiano is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Tropiano.
Into the box, Adam Rosales. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Simmons on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Mike Trout ready to settle in here and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac with you in this one. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Joyce is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Canna is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Here's Matt Joyce now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the A's, right fielder, number 23.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trout ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Into the box now, Josh Begley. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Trout comes on now, and he has it one down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Here's Rajay Davis now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner at second here with one man out. He took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Here's another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now it's Mark Canha. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's C.J. Cron now. They'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Angels, the designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Davis comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Caleb Cowart.
Digging in the switch hitter, Caleb Cowart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. One run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out
Now
from the
batting,
stretch? He retired a
second
lot of
baseman,
guys in a row to that windup.
Andrelton
Now he's in the
Simmons.
stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Swing and a little tapper. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Perez.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch lays off 1-0.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
2 out here and a runner at second. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Cowart is on his way home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Ready for another shot now. Ben Revere. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And Joyce will put this one away, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead it 6-2. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
For the Athletics, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
0-1 pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. And the changeup is way low that time.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The next 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus.
Ready once again, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single, and you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Started that swing a bit too early.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that if you're waving at me?
Short, hit hard. Simmons over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They lead it 6-2. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
In now, Albert Pujols.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
On its way is pitch number 75. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Ready for another chance? Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Joyce is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Trevor Plouffe.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Adam Rosales.
Riding in once again, Adam Rosales. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Matt Joyce. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
Seared down the first baseline. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the third out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 6 and the Angels 2. Back here at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
C.J. Cron will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Davis on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Caleb Cowart.
Here's Caleb Cowart. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Andrelton
Into the box,
Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. One out, nobody on. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Joyce is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, catcher, Carlos Perez.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Perez. Lifetime against this pitcher, 1 for 6. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches, you hit the mistakes, and that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Santiago Casilla will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Santiago Casilla.
Here's liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the A's 6 and the Angels 3. Digging in once again, Josh Begley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Begley.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One 0 count. Here it is. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
That ball's inside and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Here's Rajay Davis now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calhoun is after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, he sends it out of play. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To Escobar for 1. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So now it's Mark Canha. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Right over the middle, knee high.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. A man at third with 1 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
The batter.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Chris Davis.
as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready for another shot now. Marcus Semien, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the A's 8 and the Angels 3. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Yunel Escobar.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0. Nope.
And he misses again. 2-0. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Hey, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
One strike to Pujols. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Davis is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 8 and the Angels 4. Jose Alvarez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Jose Alvarez.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. Here's another 0-2. Swing on and miss. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Revere going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box now, Adam Rosales. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Bases are empty, one man out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for Oakland, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Joyce. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Two out, nobody on. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's the A's 9 and the Angels 4. Daniel Calhoun comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Daniel Calhoun.
Here's C.J. Cron now. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
C.J. Cron.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the pitch. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ready with another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball is down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Here's Caleb Coward as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Andrelton Simmons.
Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Davis on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Shotrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to be your final out here. And the A's have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Daniel Mengden earns his first win of the season. Andrew Heaney struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a